not exactly work together, but they know they know each other very well.
How was that experience? How did you find him? Because he was with Rios for a minute, and then it seems like he's attracted a bunch of guys, but I don't think Jean Pascal's with him anymore. What's that whole training program like?
He's a good trainer. He's a good trainer. He's if your personality clicks with him, well then great, But that was my factor there. I think our personalities were just different.
Huh?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
He's pretty easy going.
Click. Yeah.
Huh?
What do you mean by that? If your personalities didn't click, it wasn't go from there. What was wrong?
It just means like my personality and his wouldn't be able to hang out or to kind of. I mean, you want me to be real about it?
Yeah, be real about it, brother.
Personality and mine just don't go together. You know what I mean? We can't walk. I walk the right path. You know what I mean?
Lord,
I don't like to take turns and curves. You know what I'm saying? So I just continue walking my path and.
We are 20 days away from the fight that I've been waiting for a long time between Demetrius "Boo Boo" Andrade and David Benavidez. Now, there's a lot of people in my comment section who think David Benavidez is going to knock out Demetrius Andrade, who just are in love with David Benavidez and think that Demetrius Andrade has no chance. Well, let me fact check you guys before you guys get into your strong opinions. Demetrius "Boo Boo" Andrade has always been a great fighter. He's an Olympian. He's always been tremendous. I was a huge David Benavidez fan, and I still kind of like David Benavidez, but now I question his integrity and his honesty. He hired Memo Heredia, who you clearly hear in the audio messages from Jesse Vargas, clearly state that Memo Heredia is a cheater. He's a scum. He'll do anything to try to cheat. And the fact that David Benavidez hired this guy as his strength and conditioning coach tells me everything I need to know about David Benavidez. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy's using steroids. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy loads his gloves. I wouldn't be surprised if David Benavidez is an all-around cheater. Because cheaters flock around cheaters. The reason Jesse Vargas did not follow through with Memo Heredia and ended up not working with him is because Jesse Vargas is an honest boxer, a guy with integrity, and he does not want to work with a guy who's a known cheater, who we knew was going to want him to cheat. David Benavidez does not seem to care about that. David Benavidez hired Memo Heredia. What does that tell you guys about David Benavidez? Newsflash, he probably is a cheater. So, that being said, we don't make any excuses on this channel. I'm so highly on Demetrius "Boo Boo" Andrade. He was an Olympic gold medalist or a silver medalist, whatever he won in the Olympics. Beat Keith Thurman. A lot of people think he's not good because of his resume in the pros. He's 32-0 with 19 knockouts, and he's super avoided. He wins most of his fights in dominating fashion. Even in his last fight against Damon Nicholson, yeah, he maybe got dropped and they called it a slip, but he won every single round, including the round he got knocked down. So I don't know what people are looking for and searching for with Demetrius "Boo Boo" Andrade and looking for faults in his game. But I mean, if we're talking about resumes, David Benavidez, besides Caleb Plant, has fought nobody. Alexis Angulo is not that good of a fighter. Let's just be honest. He's a tough guy, won 11 rounds, and then he beat David Lemieux, who doesn't move his head, comes right at you. It was easy for David Benavidez to stop him. David Benavidez has beaten no one other than Caleb Plant. Demetrius "Boo Boo" Andrade is better than Caleb Plant. Resumes are not. You just have to have the eye test for boxing and know that Demetrius "Boo Boo" Andrade is better than Caleb Plant. So that being said, I'm going to stick with my gun. I think that Demetrius "Boo Boo" Andrade is going to show this cheating scum, David Benavidez, that he's not that good, he's overrated, and he's going to win the fight. However, they're going to rob Demetrius "Boo Boo" Andrade because, like a lot of people in my comment section already realize, the bigger marquee fights out there are David Benavidez Canelo, David Benavidez maybe David Morrell, and there's really not a lot of room for Demetrius "Boo Boo" Andrade. So to me, it would be a miracle if they gave him a decision. So to me, in all honesty, just speaking facts, Demetrius "Boo Boo" Andrade would have to knock David Benavidez out, in my opinion, to get the decision. And I don't think he'll do that. So I think they're going to give it to David Benavidez no matter what. That being said, all those David Benavidez fans on my YouTube channel, stop tooting your own horn like David Benavidez is some tremendous guy. I like him. I think he would give Canelo problems, but styles make fights. And Demetrius "Boo Boo" Andrade is not Canelo. And Demetrius "Boo Boo" Andrade, November 26th, is going to show you guys how great he is. switching topics. We got, apparently, Devin Haney is going to make $6 million in his fight with Regis Prograis. I'm very excited for this fight. I don't think it should be a pay-per-view fight, but they're going to make it pay-per-view anyway. Devin Haney should be fighting Shakur Stevenson right now, but we all know the truth. He offered him 25%. Now, we have a lot of haters out there saying that Shakur Stevenson should have taken that 25% to fight Devin Haney, but the truth of the matter is he shouldn't have, because he's better than Devin Haney. I don't care about names. As a fan of boxing, I speak the truth. Devin Haney is not better than Shakur Stevenson, therefore it should have been like a 60-40 purse just because Haney is the champion. But to make it 75-25 is utterly ridiculous. Shakur Stevenson's too big of a name to be getting 25%. He's not Jorge Linares, so we're not going to be doing that. And Regis Prograis went on social media and basically let the world know he is going to beat the brakes out of Devin Haney, man. I'm cheering hard and strongly for Regis Prograis. I don't think he has much of a chance to win, but mark my words and best believe I will be pulling for him. Also, I have to mention, they asked Shakur Stevenson about this fight and who they want to win between Devin Haney and Regis Prograis. And he says that he wants Regis Prograis to win. I don't blame Shakur Stevenson at all for saying he wants Regis Prograis to win. He wants his brother to win. He feels like Regis is more of a real person. He respects real, and Shakur is real. You know, a lot of people out there think, why wouldn't you cheer for Devin? Not because that's your boy, but from a money perspective. And, I get it. But Shakur, the money gonna come. Shakur, the money is gonna come. He's a superstar. The man is the best lightweight in the division. The money gonna come. I promise you. So, for him to not be cheering for Devin Haney on some real nigga shit, I respect it. And all the real niggas out there respect it too. Trust me. You're not just supposed to always, that's like if my op fighting somebody but I know my op gonna get me paid, I'm gonna cheer for my op over the other dude. Nah, if I respect the other dude, I'm gonna cheer for the other dude. My money gonna come regardless. I'm a star. And that's how I would feel if I was Shakur Stevenson. That's probably how you feel. So respect to that. And that's my opinion on Shakur Stevenson's opinion about the Devin Haney versus Regis Prograis. Jared Anderson was arrested in Ohio driving under the influence and having a gun in the car. This is really crazy and hard to believe. Jared Anderson doesn't appear to be taking his career too seriously. First, he said it doesn't matter if he's ever a champion, doesn't really care if he's a champion. Now, this getting arrested with a gun in the car under the influence in Ohio. Man, I really think that Jared Anderson has the utmost potential when it comes to his boxing career. I think, he's a great heavyweight with real fast hands, real athletic ability, and to throw that down the tubes because, you're with the wrong crowd and you're just not taking your career too seriously. I wouldn't even say the wrong crowd because he hangs out with Shakur Stevenson a lot. We all know Shakur is definitely taking his career seriously. And I just think Jared Anderson, obviously, probably be in over his head sometimes, but clearly being under the influence. We don't know if he was high, if he was drunk, maybe both. But this is not a good look for Jared Anderson. Being so young and, being so fresh, a baby in his career, and he really hadn't proven anything to me. His best win being Charles Martin, who he struggled with. We have to be honest. He's got a lot more proving to do, and this is just a bad look. But hopefully, after Shakur Stevenson picks up this huge win against Edwin de los Santos, he could let Jared Anderson know that he's making some bad mistakes in his career, and it's time to lock in because there's a lot of money to be made for Jared Anderson if he takes this game serious.